Hey guys, so this video is specifically for formatting the references page in an APA 7th edition reference. So what I usually use, because I think it's just the best website, is the Purdue OWL site. So Purdue University has a Purdue Online Writing Lab, and it has all the information you could ever possibly need. And they recently also came up with the tool to cite a book automatically in APA. So that might help you a little bit too. I'll link it down below. So for books, the two things we're going to cover are books and electronic sources because those are the most commonly used. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. But we're going to focus on books and electronic sources. So if you're looking at a book, you're looking at the author, so the last name, first initial, the year of publication. So to find that, you would go in the book, okay? And normally you'll have a page like this in the first couple of pages, and the publication date will be in there, okay? The title of the work, okay? So the title of the work goes in italics. And then if there's a subtitle, so like this book is called Playing, Laughing, and Learning with Children on the Autism Spectrum, that goes in italics. Then you put the colon, okay? So if there's a subtitle, a practical resource of play and ideas for parents and carers. So that goes in the title as well. Then you have a period, and then back to regular font. You have the name of the publisher. So you'll see there may be a logo or it's written somewhere the different publishers that they have in the book. Okay, so if you have a book, it will end up looking like this. Okay, so that is the format, okay, in terms of typing it. Okay, now if you have an electronic source, okay, you have an electronic source, you'll have if the page has an individual author, okay, you'll do last name, first name, the year, month, date. Okay, so sometimes they ask for different aspects. So that's where you go down and you find in the website, right, when it was last updated, and that will help you with that. And then you put the URL. Okay, so title of page, the site name, okay, and then you just put the URL. Okay, so what that will end up looking like is okay, it will look, oops, sorry about that, like this. Okay, so you have the author, okay, the year, the power of play, okay, it's from MSU Extension, and it's here. So you would have, it is from October 6th. Okay, so I'll show you the actual website. That might help you a little bit. Okay, so this is the website, Michigan State University, MSU Extension. Okay, so that's the name of the website. This is the title, The Power of Play, Part 1, Stages of Play. It is by Kylie, by the Michigan State University Extension. It was published on October 6, 2015. So that is all of the information I need. And then I literally go up here and copy. Okay, and then I go back and I put it in my back into my Word document. So if we go back to our Purdue OWL website, you may also have a situation where the resource is written by a group or an organization. So we have a reference that is by the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. Okay, so we use this as a reference in our paper. So in order to reference this, we need the full title, right? The National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Strokes. We need to know the date. So this particular article doesn't have a date attached to it like the last one did. So what we do is we go down and we look. The date last modified, oops, sorry, was Friday March 13th. So we have the name of the organization who published. You have the date. I have the title of the page is Autism Spectrum Disorder Fact Sheet. And then I have the URL. So I have everything I need to successfully write my reference. The organization. And then I have a period. And then I have 2020, March 13th. I have the title of the page in italics. And then I have the URL. Okay. Now, a lot of people get really bothered by the fact that the URL is blue and not in black. That's because it is a hyperlink. If you scroll over it, it will take you directly there. This is for your teachers to be able to go in and click on the links and see where you got the information from. So if you are just uploading random links, Word will link it to a website that does not exist, and then your teacher will question where you got your information from. So you definitely want to make sure that you're using the proper link, test it, double check. Okay. So you'll have different situations for your references, but if you continue to use the APA Purdue OWL website, you'll find all the information you can ever need from there. It's really helpful. And as long as you follow step by step, put the periods where the periods go, put the things that are supposed to be in italics, the dates and everything like that, you'll be fine. Okay. There's another video to show the formatting of the reference page, but I'll just do it quickly here. So you're going to want to highlight the whole thing. Okay. First of all, you have to go back into your paper and double check you've included all your references. Okay. So that's step one. You're going to want to put it into double space because that's the way your paper is. The next thing you're going to want to do is put it in alphabetical order by paragraph. Okay, because if not, it's going to take it line by line and it's all going to get mixed up. So you want to go alphabetical order by paragraph. Okay, so you want it starting A to Z. And then the last thing that a lot of people have problems with is the hanging indent. So there's a little box that'll pop out the paragraph stuff. You're going to want to click where it says indentation, click and click on hanging. Okay, and that will create this format. Okay, and that is the basics of creating a reference page for the simple book and online content. If you have more specific stuff, you can always look at the Purdue OWL website. Super helpful. I absolutely live by it. Or you can also look it up online, APA guides. They do sell books for APA guides, but when they come up with new editions regularly, sometimes it's a little bit hard to keep up. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions, you can just leave a comment. Thanks, bye.